Eyeballs ahead jokes.
Oh. It's Mania weekend. No, too much.
It's G1 weekend.
Well, it's part of a Mania weekend.
It feels a lot better than saying WrestleMania weekend.
I know. That's why I said Mania, not WrestleMania.
I don't even want to say that.
Well, we're back. Welcome to episode 117 of Eye Pokes and Head Jokes.
Remember last year when my favorite match on the card was the
We have to introduce him first. So, yeah, I know. So we have Dawk back with us. What's up, Dawk? How you doing, man? Dawk? Are you there? Good, sir.
Yeah, I thought you were in the way.
Sorry. Yep. Hi, everybody. Thank you very much. Glad to be here again. Thank you for the invite.
No problem. Anytime.
So we're gonna do the quick stuff like WWE. I didn't even pull all that shit up. But we saw not NXT. We're watching NXT right now.
Yeah.
The go home episode of the Takeover, which was recorded.
Gauntlet match? What is happening?
I don't know what the hell is going on. So we're gonna talk real quick about Raw, SmackDown, like the quick bits because we really don't need to go over it too much, not the whole thing.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about pointless matches.
Yeah, pointless bullshit at all for 3 hours.
It's like the whole.
I literally watched them all the day between Raw and SmackDown these last 2 days, and yeah, I was able to do it in less than an hour. Kind of.
Yeah, you're skipping to what's relevant, which was really like more. Thank you. I should have just looked at the thing and seen where it was.
I should have just let you. Just be
how to figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
So yeah. We can just go over the quick bits that I saw on Raw while I was doing that graphical thing that I was doing. Yeah. There you go. Look.
It looks orange.
It does look orange. It always looks that way when you record anyway. It's fine. So the quick bits of Raw, like the best thing that we picked up from Raw overall was the fucking mayhem between the three women, between Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. That was like Attitude Era gold right there, honestly.
Yeah. I can't say some. It could have been better, but from what we've seen in the last couple of years and this year in general, it was great.
Yeah,
it was great for what they could do.
What were your thoughts on that, Doc?
I love. Okay, so just the fighting amongst themselves in the match prior, and them pushing it, like just them letting Becky get beat down and just sitting back and loving it. Charlotte talking trash from the side, them all rotating in. And then the outcome after that with them just throwing down, it was funny to me. It just cracked me up. Like I was sports entertained.
Yeah. It was definitely sports entertainment. And like the last thing that made me feel that way was when Braun Strowman fucked up Roman Reigns. And when you thought he was done, he's like, oh, I'm not done with you. Yeah, came back out of nowhere.
How did I miss that?
What do you mean you missed that? We texted about that the whole time.
No way. Talking about last year,
like last year when I'm saying in the last couple of years, that's like been one of the best segments compared to that. Like it reminded me of that.
Wait, that didn't happen.
Yeah, like when he like threw him, like when he was in the gurney and shit. Yeah. But it kind of reminded me of that.
What did scare me though, I'm not gonna lie, is like them in handcuffs and getting knocked on their backs and whatnot.
Oh, it was great.
Sadly, if you've ever been in some handcuffs, it's kind of scary because those things will clench on you and you're done. Yep. Like it's kind of
messed up. No fun. Them shits hurt.
Them shits do hurt.
Yes.
They do hurt. Definitely do.
He's been champ for 685 days.
The Bruiserweight?
Yes.
He's good.
He's about to hit that 700.
He's going to win this week.
Good.
I don't see a reason for him to drop it to Walter yet.
We haven't heard anything.
I didn't know much about Walter.
Has he even...
And I skipped over to UK real quick. He's a scary dude.
He's good.
Yeah.
Walter's great. I've seen a lot of things on him like recently, and he's really good at what he does. Like, honestly.
But they're not talking about him much. They're not talking about NXT UK either much. So I don't know. I'm not familiar.
No, yeah. Anytime it's NXT UK stuff, I actually have to take my own ass over there and forcibly. All right, let me go check this out.
Gotcha.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I mean, it is about right, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not to, like, take away anything from the quality of NXT UK or anything like that. It's just, like, there's a lot of things to keep up with.
They don't promote it.
They don't.
As much.
Wrestling.
Like, they barely promote NXT.
A lot of wrestling.
But they don't have to.
Not anymore.
At the place that they're in now, but they're kind of promoting it without promoting it when they say, "Oh, we're gonna have these people come from NXT to the main roster for a while."
Mm-hmm.
That's still.
Here's also the thing we probably don't know, and I don't mean to jump in, but they might be promoting it more to the UK than us, knowing that
for sure.
it's
Oh
not
yeah,
really
they should
a
be.
showman.
They should be.
Because for me, this is the thing. You could have him win here in New York, which would be fine. It would be great, whatever. But I think you kind of want to see Walter win in the UK. You know what I mean? Like, and that's their scene.
Because we know of him over. He's known over there. Let him win.
That fucking beautiful ass ballroom that they have over there, where like the roof will blow the fuck right off.
Yeah, it's like Buddy Murphy winning in Australia.
Yeah, agreed.
So,
You know, one thing I noticed though, because I'm not sure if you're trying to keep it in order yet. I watched the NXT UK right before we got started, just to kind of see what's going on, who's fighting who, so I can prep for that. And I saw the big thing with Walter. And I saw at one point they all take off their shoe and start waving it at the wrestlers.
Yes.
Do you know what the shoe thing is about?
It's a it has to do with this whole
like
like
an
soccer
insult?
culture type thing. I don't know exactly what it has to do with it, but I know it has to do with like the whole like soccer/football culture and all that stuff. And I think it's just like part of something they do. I know they did that when they like when the Bruiserweight and this dude had their title match last time.
Tyler.
Yes. Yeah, when they had
Tyler
it last
Bate.
time. Yeah, Tyler Bate. And yeah, I know they took their shoes off the same way that they did there, but I don't know exactly what's behind it. But hey, I mean, it's always funny, and I always love UK crowds. Honestly,
I haven't noticed that. Yeah.
UK crowds are fucking awesome.
Yeah, I talked about understanding more of like the soccer hooligans.
Yeah, it's that kind of mentality-ish type thing.
Yeah. They're super into
But not to the extent where they're gonna fuck
crowd.
each other up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
but they're drunk enough. What else happened on Raw that was more iconic than that? Honestly, they should have ended the show with the women doing that. Like,
That
the
would've
way
been
the show
great.
ended, the go home episode for Raw, that's not the way you end a
At
go
the same
home
time, you should
episode.
have turned off the TV at that point.
I did.
But
If you just want to go over Raw, I would say the Demon's coming back.
Don't care. He needs to stop. He needs
But
to stop doing that
didn't
tongue
make it-
shit. He looks like he's trying to. Like,
Yeah, that tongue shit was some Vince shit. He's on the side like talking to, yo, you need to stick your tongue out.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
no.
He was like,
you could have just
pretend
been
to
all
fillet.
kind of crazy with the demon eyes.
Pretend you're filleting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when he did it the first time when he came out, like I remember the last time he came out in the
Yeah.
Demon's form, and he was just sticking his tongue out. I was like, "What are you doing?"
it's pointless.
I was like,
Like,
"You
well,
look really bad right
I
now."
mean, yeah, if you're coming out, okay. But if you're doing it in a promo, it just seems weird.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I watched it and I'm sitting there like, okay. Okay. The tongue thing didn't really bother me. It was more so like we don't care if you even come out as the Demon.
They didn't give us a reason.
Like we knew it was going to happen because WrestleMania is special, but at the same time, he couldn't even do that for the Brock
didn't build
match.
No, he couldn't. When he should have.
Thank
Like,
you.
and we spoke about it. Like, that's what makes him 93 overall.
Yeah.
And he could go up against Brock Lesnar. I thought he couldn't at 88 overall.
Yeah.
But you know, like, yes, we're using WWE 2K19, like whatever terminology, video game terminology. But like,
It
yeah,
matters.
it does.
Yeah, and I was on. Actually, I think it was on that show. It's kind of funny, but yeah, like you have the biggest man in the history right now of the championship. You have your big title. They're going to use it on Lashley instead of Brock. What?
And it's not a bad match. It's not a bad matchup between them two. It's just that the story does not matter to anyone. Like the stakes are not that high. Like no one wants to be involved in this. Well, not no one wants to be involved. No one wants to watch. We've seen it since how long? Since Royal Rumble. Building up for Royal Rumble.
We've seen this match. I was going to say it's been rewashed and redone like the last 2 months at least.
It's just it gets boring very fast, and then it's like, okay, you're not building anybody.
Yeah, true. Anything else on Raw that happened that stands out? I don't think after that I really cared about anything that happened because I knew from there
No, Batista came out.
that was okay.
That was really good.
Church.
I like his. I just like the promo.
The promo was fine. I was fine with the promo.
Yeah,
Basic promo.
It was kind of basic.
he let the video do all the
Yeah.
talking. just came out.
Yeah.
This is
Kiss
my thing.
ass.
He
That
could
was
have.
funny.
This is where they completely fucked up.
Yeah.
That's something he should have started with.
Kiss my ass.
No, I'm saying like
The
that
video?
whole promo
Okay.
package. That's something he should have started with back when they got super personal. When Triple H got super personal, that should have been the ending. That beginning promo from Triple H should have been this week's promo
Yeah.
to end the go home,
Yeah.
and then go on to WrestleMania and have the no holds bar match, because it would have made more sense. Like it would have been like, oh, it's extremely personal at this point, like. But they got it out of order. Like I said, they would get it out of order. And since then, since he went hard, it's just been going, give me what I want. And then it went lower. And then it went lower in terms of, and it's like,
I like how he was actually singing it too.
it kind of went back up with this last week promo from Batista. But
It did.
even with that, it's not as hot as it would have been had they ended with the first original promo Triple H would have had from the beginning, and you put it now. So
What is this woman
yeah.
power wearing shirt lady?
Who is that woman power wearing shirt lady? I don't know who she is.
On
What do you watch?
NXT.
Oh, who is
Then we have some
sassy-
skank looking people behind her.
Do you watch it? Her hair's just dirty. Her hair's just dirty.
Who the hell are those?
They are ladies who we don't know.
Of the night?
What
I
episode
know,
are
we're
y'all on?
watching the
Last,
current
night?
one
Nice
today.
episode.
Yeah, we're
That's
just
last week's.
today's episode. I don't know who they are. Sorry if I said y'all look like ladies of the night, but y'all kind of do, especially the one on the right with the like
Mink.
mink
Not mink.
fur type
I mean,
feathers.
it's better than what the Godfather called his lady.
Exactly.
True.
So what happened on SmackDown besides?
Oh wait, before
what?
we leave that, I want to say during the last match, Baron Corbin versus Rey
Rey?
Mysterio.
He hurt Rey Mysterio, didn't he? His ankle.
Yeah, he did. I was about to bring that
Did
up.
he hurt his ankle? Did he hurt his
ankle's
He's a
fucked up.
day-to-day right now for WrestleMania against Samoa Joe.
I still feel like that has no build up.
Nothing has a. Okay, this is the thing.
No.
Nothing.
Like they threw some
Yeah.
shit on the wall and said
Nothing but the women's championship match, the main event, Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan, and
Brock and
maybe
Seth.
Brock and Seth have stories. Everything else,
Brock and Seth is a horrible build up. Thinking about it, it's just been promos that's pretty good.
yeah.
Yes. I was gonna say I didn't
was
enjoy
saved by the
Seth's little, like,
promos.
promo as well.
Yeah.
But
That's the story itself. Oh,
I mean,
you
Paul
tried
Heyman is
before
a god.
second.
Period. On the
If they didn't have Paul Heyman,
Yeah.
that shit would be dead in the water like 8 weeks ago.
This is true.
And I should even be more hyped for Roman and Drew.
That's gonna be probably one of the best matches of the night.
I'm not hype about
It'll be a
that.
sleeper.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be one of the sleepers.
I'm not, but it'll
hype
be a
about it
sleeper.
because I know you don't want Drew to lose.
No.
Nobody wants Drew to lose that one, but at the same time, it's like
Oh my.
it should just be like a double knockout. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I'm really sad. Even like Strowman has nothing really to do besides that over the top battle royal, what have you. Like it'd be kind of cool to even have Roman and Drew and Braun
Which
in one match.
is
Fuck it, dude.
probably
Big lights on.
gonna be in the fucking pre-show. Let's face it,
What match is this?
Oh, yeah.
the
for
battle
sure.
royale.
Of course, it's in a pre-show.
Battle royal.
And apparently,
Both of them are the men's and the
yeah. So now also, we were just announced that the titles is gonna be a unification bout, like you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
In the last episode, which
it is?
makes a lot of sense. Like we said, it was one of two options. You could have went with the 4 horsewomen. Like,
I want
titles.
them to at least walk around. Oh, are they gonna make their own a new title?
No, I keep
No,
it
I
with
hope
the two
not.
belts.
Okay.
I hope
Do you know why?
Oh.
And I've been seeing this more and more. So you see how NXT people are going between brands again.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill that brand shit
So,
all over. They're gonna kill it because of the fact that look what happened in Survivor Series, 6-0. Why the fuck would you have done that to begin with? It should have kept it 3-3, but because SmackDown was whooping that ass leading up to them, they wanted to make a statement. But the thing
yeah,
is,
which is pointless.
now you see the SmackDown woman ending up on Raw on SmackDown. So it's like at this point they're gonna kill that shit again.
I don't even care.
And
Makes me wonder what's gonna happen with that Fox stuff.
And yeah.
Yeah,
that's the other
that
thing.
makes sense.
That's
That
the
makes
other
sense.
reason.
Because they keep talking about there's artwork of Brock being on SmackDown and they want Rondo on SmackDown. So yeah, okay, I get it. I see that.
yeah. So like they
But
might.
I do want her to walk I want whoever wins to be walking around with
both belts.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to defend them on both shows.
Yeah.
Because if the women's tag team are being defended on both shows, on all 3 shows supposedly, like, we should have it. You know what I mean? Like the champion, the undisputed champion, if you get to that point, should be allowed to float between both shows and defend both championships.
Yeah.
That'd be more.
But they're saying the only reason why they're unifying them is because there's not enough women because of the tag team titles now. There's not enough singles.
That's bullshit.
No.
Of course.
No. So one thing I read, I thought it was you, Cool, that said it, but maybe it was something I read. They were like, well, the reason she took the title off Asuka so fast is to make Charlotte a more of a deserving contender.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you said it that way.
I don't even remember. I don't think I said
And
it that way. That's nice.
No worries. I think I may have read it on Reddit, of course, too, because who knows. But, like, make her a more deserving contender, it puts her in the spotlight. But, yeah, I would hope they're not, like, going to actually unify, but make her defend both.
Probably.
I really hope
I
they
mean,
defend
they
both,
should.
because both sides deserve their own titles. There's plenty
of women. And
they're not even using Nikki Cross.
Exactly.
They're not using...
Agreed. And the other thing is, like, how many tag teams have we had? And they've had, like, a tag team champion and a world heavyweight champion at the same time. You can have that now. They have enough people to do that now.
Only thing I was thinking in my head was the Chris Benoit, Kurt Angle, Jericho match. It was the IC title and the US title.
European
title.
Yeah, they were both on the line.
Yeah, but at the same time, it was a 2 out of 3.
It was. No, it wasn't a 2 out of 3. One was an Intercontinental Championship match, and one was the next fall was the European Championship match.
It was a 2-fall match.
You could do shit like that.
That'd be great.
Since we're talking about SmackDown, we could probably just move on to SmackDown.
Wait, quick question. So, is it true about about Rey Mysterio getting hurt? Like,
no, he's hurt.
Yeah,
I know he's hurt, but did he really? Like, how did he get hurt? Is my question.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't tell you I didn't watch SmackDown.
Because I watched it, and that was on Raw.
That match.
Oh right,
that was the last match.
I didn't see that. I stopped after.
I sadly fast forward.
You saw it, Dawk?
No, if I did, I saw it like in 10-second intervals. I was kind of scrolling through it on my thing. Like, I really did not watch it.
The only thing that I really noticed while watching the match was the last move. Like, he beat him with the deep 6, not the end of days.
He probably could have just heard it intermittently between the match.
Like right before he hit him with the deep 6, he Rey Mysterio bounces off the ropes, but he doesn't do it right.
So like I don't know when it happened, but all I know is like as like they were pulling away on the shot towards the end, Kurt Angle is checking on Rey Mysterio on the outside.
Okay.
So, and then I was like, oh, hopefully he's not hurt. And then I see the report today like, oh, Rey Mysterio's hurt, and I'm like, oh, great. So, you know, it's gonna be another. Okay, so we could probably just move on to SmackDown at this point. Honestly, for me, there's only 2 like big highlight points.
Really?
One of them was the.
I'm watching it real quick.
Go ahead.
Rey Mysterio, right when he went to do the 619, it looked like he already kind of checked his leg for a moment. Let's see. I'm watching him climb the rope right now, and he's kind of limber on it already. So I think it happened even before that deep 6.
Okay.
Okay.
It makes sense. Like,
it definitely does
get hurt throughout them. Yeah. So on SmackDown, the one thing that I did like was the 2 things that I did like. The KO show. That it was a quick exchange, which I liked. It wasn't like too lengthy and too big of a promo. It was like 4 minutes long, and that's all you really needed. Like them talking back and forth. And the part that I loved about like that whole thing, when they were talking shit back and forth, and then when AJ Styles mentioned the whole like getting suspended for failing drug tests, Kevin Owens just puts the mic down, gets up, and just walks out of the ring.
Okay, that was that.
I was like, that was gold.
That part. Yes. I didn't see that part, but I did see the gif of it.
It was gold.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens is the king of gold.
Yeah,
exactly.
it was fucking gold. Like when he just got up, he was like, all right. He didn't even say shit.
Done.
He just got up, left. The whole crowd started laughing and chanting. It was great. And that set the stage for them to do that.
The timing was great. And that RKO was pretty sick.
Great. It was way better. Did you see the RKO?
We've been waiting for that.
We've been waiting for that specific RKO for a while.
Yeah. And I saw it. I'm like,
I mean, last time
No,
Sorry,
that's pretty much how I felt.
I was gonna say last time he did it was Elimination Chamber.
No, that's Oni. Orny.
So why does he look like Cesaro? Doing the same European uppercuts. I don't know.
That's Baby Lars.
That's racist.
Baby Lars. So
Like
Lars shot him out.
apparently.
I don't know.
I mean, Lars ain't gonna show up any other time. So.
We never talked about that, but we talked about.
No, yeah, we talked about it afterwards because it's something kind of somewhat serious.
Sad.
But
You get the biggest chance of all.
no, I think he had something like with a huge anxiety attack. That's
I
what it was.
understand now. I
did.
understand.
And it's not something to joke with. Like it's
not.
completely understandable, man. It's one of those things where you're just like, yeah, it's hopefully he comes soon. They never gave him a timeline as to when he's gonna come back.
Yeah,
but
they just
hey,
had promos that never called.
that was in November, December. He had that like in January, the attack. So it's already March. So maybe he comes back after WrestleMania. Hopefully.
Maybe it's because of the ramps are too long now.
Shut up. Oh my god, how long is this WrestleMania ramp gonna be? Remember the one in Miami? That shit was like a mile long.
It's not gonna be that long. It's in. Oh shit!
I hope
it's
not.
gonna be long.
Nah, I remember I told you I went to WrestleMania MetLife last time when it was here.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. It was kind of long. It wasn't Miami long.
It's
I had a
gonna
friend
be
that-
the field.
Yeah, Miami long is.
It wasn't Miami.
Yeah.
It's gonna be at least 50 yards.
It's gonna be the fucking field.
But that Miami shit was. That ref was running for 30 seconds. Remember?
So was Cena.
He was running for 30. Oh yeah, Cena was tired by the time he got to the fucking thing. He was like,
Woo!
he was like almost killed over. But the other thing on SmackDown that was good was the you know, I like Kofi's like speech at the end. It was pretty good back and forth, but it's something we expected, and I mean it got everybody hype.
Yeah.
And Becky Lynch also. Sorry, Becky Lynch is getting hype. So
She's not gonna. She's not gonna stop getting hype. Like at this point,
I know.
I miss Oscars.
I kind of feel like Kofi stuttered a bit too much. Like
Yeah.
I feel like he lost track
He
for a
did.
moment and then had to get back on.
I wish he didn't.
It was like, come on, Kofi, this is your moment. Like, don't do that. Yeah. Like, I can just see Vince, like, give, like, in my ear.
Never again.
Like, no, Kofi, this is it. You're supposed to prove this is your moment. You should
That was
have
my
this.
Vince.
Yeah, I know. What I wish they kind of would have done when he said, and I'm going to be the next W. I kind of wish they did the WWE. Like, it would have made a lot better sense as the whole to have done that just to fuck with Daniel Bryan right at the end.
Yeah.
But I like the points that he made. He was like, the reason you're worried is because you've been in my shoes and you know how this shit ends.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, great fucking point.
Yeah. But does it end like this?
It has to at this point. I mean, because this is the thing. People will die at MetLife Stadium because they will riot. 1, 2, they will run into that backstage and whoop Vince's ass. And like,
Also, you know this isn't going to be the main event, so they will shit on the rest
they
of the show.
will shit on the rest of the show. They will. It's a WWE universe. We were there when fucking Roman and Brock were doing a thing, and they were just chanting mad bullshit that was cut out.
It's because that match was long. Like.
Either way,
It's not the
nobody
match.
wanted to
It
see
was-
it.
The match was repetitive. The pay-per-view was long.
Yeah.
We've been sitting for.
Agreed. And it's going to be another long one. Everybody better
Yeah,
be
we're
ready
gonna
for
be
a
at that
ride.
bar
It's
for
just
a
a matter
while.
of, yeah.
I'm skipping the full pre-show.
The only thing that'll save it. The only thing that'll save it is Becky coming out and everybody will cheer again.
Oh, I'm making
The
my
thing
rounds
is,
and talking
they
to
have to
everybody.
get their pacing correctly and their match order correctly. Like, I need to see the Cruiserweight Championship on the fucking main card. I don't want to say, even if it's the first match that starts it off,
That's how it
I'm
was
fine
last
with
year.
that. Was it?
Ain't-
I don't remember it being that way. That was on the pre-show.
you-
Yeah, and it says
So if you look
It
at the
says the two
card,
battle
we
royals.
have
Now that we're talking about WrestleMania, might as well just look at the card.
no, it's 3 matches that's going to be on the pre-show, and that's one of them.
yeah, it's got to be because if you're looking at the card, like I'm staring at it
I'm
now,
on Wiki doing the same thing.
the women, yeah, Brock, Bryan, unless they want to swap the United States Championship,
They
for the
might as
Cruiserweight,
well. At this point,
They might as well
U.S. title match for what?
because I don't
match?
care about it.
because this is the thing. If the U.S. title for the,
The
Cruiserweight, the thing is,
Yeah.
if
No,
he's
it's the D.
if Rey Mysterio is actually hurt, you might as well. Who the fuck else are you gonna put in there? The only other person that should go in there is Mustafa Ali.
Okay.
But besides that, it's like I would even put the Kurt Angle versus fucking Baron Corbin match there.
I mean, just looking at it now, right? So I'm not going to go over it. I want you to go over it the way you want to do it, but just saying one name each. So Roman, AJ, the Kurt match, the Miz match, Triple H match, the tag team titles, the women's tag team titles, Bobby Lashley, Joe, Daniel Bryan, Brock, and the women's match. That's a lot of matches to have on the main card. So there's no way the Cruiserweight beats any of those out unless they swap something.
They got to remember, like,
honestly, I would to make let's just go over this card real quick from like bottom to top.
Yes,
and then we could like go through our order of how we would do shit. So we're gonna have on the pre-match, on the pre-show, we're gonna have the matches. We're gonna have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle kickoff show, and then we're gonna have the women's Battle Royal before that. I just kind of missed that out. Thank you, Audi Q7. 2019 awarded NXT as a 5-star overall safety rating. After that, supposedly we have the Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese, which is probably going to be a really, really, really good fucking match. Probably going to be one of the show stealers, and unfortunately it's not going to be on the actual main card. After that, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, the Usos versus Ricochet and Aleister Black versus The Bar versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev. After that, we have Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin farewell match. Again, shouldn't be Baron Corbin, but I'm not going to go through this whole thing all over again because it shouldn't be Baron Corbin. I'm sorry. I think this is the one time.
It's a good build-up, but it's a good build-up for a whole different pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. It's too little too late. They've been at it for way too long, too. Like, we've seen this, haven't we, where they just faced off
This
already?
is the one time where I'm really hoping for John Cena to come in, whoop his ass, and come out and, like, have that match with Angle.
I just
that
like
would be amazing.
The part of
I'd
Kurt
accept
Angle's
that.
matches when he gets the adrenaline pumping and he can stand up straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean...
Moving on from this match.
Damn.
We have...
Sorry, yeah.
The Miz versus Shane McMahon. Probably one of the... highlights of the card
storyline
at this point.
It has a great storyline to it.
It does have a good storyline going for it, honestly, and I liked how. Oh, this is one of the other things. I liked how.
Oh,
he hit his head, right?
Shit.
He hit his head.
Yes, Donovan Dijak head bounced off the ramp.
Ouch. That's a concussion.
Concussions aren't.
So I liked how
you learn to fall from a 20-foot ladder.
You died.
The Miz had a match versus like a fucking 3-on-1 handicap match, and he looked like a fucking beast.
It was 3?
Yeah, it was a 3-on-1 handicap match.
I'm on the wrong card.
On SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like he looked like a fucking savage.
Honestly,
yeah.
And I like that.
I felt bad because I started skipping that match too. Then I saw he started winning it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I better pay attention.
Like you think he's gonna get washed, but hey, he pulled out his super daddy moves and just fucked everybody up. And then for family and for honor type shit.
I love that he called Vince a son of a bitch. Or sorry, Shane a son of a bitch in reference to
that was
like
great.
I look
but
at
you realize how many people are taking shots at Vince like within the own like fucking organization, like even during promos.
Yeah, but because
I mean, obviously, it's probably some of that is like, or all of it is okayed by him.
It's the fact that he just came back and he's more visual on
involved. Yeah, exactly. That's true.
I won't say involved. I'll say visual.
I mean, he's always involved. Yeah. But
So we're just a quick question. We're not talking about John Oliver last week.
We're gonna get to that.
Okay. Just gotta get through all this.
I'll get on that. Yeah. Get me on that train.
Then we have the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Sasha Banks and Bayley versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus Nia Jax and Tamina and the Iconics.
I have a question. What is going on with Sasha's botches?
Oh, it was bad. Dude.
It made no sense.
She's looking like Brie.
I missed on that one.
And she shouldn't be.
Yes.
Really?
Dude, she botched like 3 moves in a row in one sequence.
I didn't see that. Shit. All I saw was the one where she tried to bounce off the corner, bottom rope to the top rope, but she couldn't make it to the top rope, and she just...
Yeah, it looked pretty bad.
So, she's a bad lucha.
Hearing that, I'm just going to say, let's blame the lack of good matches, because that she's not having anymore.
She used to have some highlight-ass matches before he's right.
Send her back to NXT.
No, she even had highlight-ass matches here in Raw.
I know, but something's wrong. Figure it out. Time off.
You know, you stop practicing the same best way, and then you just don't have those matches anymore. Yeah, I wanted Evil Boss back. I want my Evil Boss.
That's
back.
when she was best.
That's definitely what she
Cocky
was.
ass Evil Boss.
Yeah, I don't know why they stopped that and just said, "Oh no,
This
be
is the thing.
friends and
You
be
can have the
tag team."
cocky ass Evil Boss with the Bailey that tries to like somewhat keep you in line, but it's kind of like following a little bit,
They've been
That
kind
would
of
be
doing
cool.
that.
but not really.
Not really, but they could.
I mean,
It's like me telling you, yo, let's go get some drugs, and you're just like, nah. I'm like, yo, come on. You're like, okay. It's not.
Yeah.
No.
I'll go with you, but I'm not
I'll
gonna do
stand in
them.
the other way, like just not being
It's
caught.
1% of whatever you're doing.
Exactly.
I'll watch you.
Yeah. I'll watch you buy the drugs. I won't.
Oh, so that's Lorray and Aaliyah and
Oh, that was Candice LeRae. Why she look so weird?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's Johnny Gargano's wife, right?
Woman Power. Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
okay.
That's formerly
Yes.
Joey Ryan's tag team partner.
Mm.
The world's cutest tag team.
Oh man.
After that, we have the United States Championship. Some like put an asterisk on this one. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio because Rey Mysterio was hurt, as we talked about. Like we said, it's a match that literally came out of almost nowhere and has no like lead up to it.
I'm not gonna lie.
So-
I would love for Baron. No,
I still
Baron
think-
Corbin can't be.
No, he can't. No. After that, we have.
I would
You never know. It depends on what happens with this Kurt match.
love to have Andrade. and then
Andrade would be
yes,
amazing
Enzo
in
in the
that.
same match.
If
would
we
be
can
so
get
good.
Miss, again, Almas and Flair, power.
Yeah.
He's got this. Come on.
Yeah.
And then I'll even take a 3-way with Andrade and,
I bet you
Rey
would.
Mysterio and
I bet you would.
Joe.
You set yourself up for that.
I would take it. Don't. Yep.
what I would like to see is if Ray can't actually compete, he gets somebody to compete, and it would be.
And it would be Almas. Oh, that would be good.
Yeah. But I think they would have to touch more onto it.
Anybody notice his son is like 10
I
feet
know.
higher, taller than he
Yes,
is?
I was saying how his son looked like he's gonna eat his father.
Yeah.
Like Ray looks like a burger compared to him.
And after that, we have the Intercontinental Championship match: Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor.
The Demon.
The Demon Finn Balor. That sticks out his tongue like.
Demon wins.
You're not doing it right. But stop.
That's what he was doing.
You should stop.
Demon's never lost.
I know. I really don't care about this match, though. Anyways,
You
should
know
be
what-
interesting.
You know what I do like?
Sadly,
I like the fact that he's two-time U.S. champ.
Intercontinental.
Yes,
Cool.
that fast.
Cool.
Like I like the numbers. That's like he came back and got something.
What were you
And
saying, Doc?
And he's about to get that too.
I was just gonna say no, and that's fine. I want to make sure he gets his point out because I like to talk. So, I'll watch the entrance. I'm gonna watch that entrance. I'm gonna go to
Yes.
the bathroom as soon as it gets ready to go start, though.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna come back and watch it because
Holy
it don't take that long to
there's
watch.
so
my
many
hands, but yeah,
matches.
it's just
God damn.
15 matches.
Oh, why do they have 15 matches?
'Cause they,
Jesus Christ!
Because
Dude, I'm
this
still
is the-
scrolling.
'cause they have enough money to pay all these
Like-
people to wrestle.
that. And I mean, people are paying for a hell of experience, but at the same time, like,
God damn.
yeah, it's just a lot. We don't need 8 hours
No.
of wrestling, man.
I
but
wanna
we-
know how much
I don't.
money
I don't want to say
they
we
get.
do, but we don't. But we do, but we don't.
I want to know how much money they're getting from the venue.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
food?
It's
I'm
become
gonna talk about this right now.
a spectacle.
So there's supposedly their gate is supposed to look like $20 million just from WrestleMania Sunday. 20 million just from like the ticket gate.
Yeah. So imagine
That'll
the
tell
amount
you
of-
how much the ticket prices were.
Yeah.
We spent less last year, and I think we spent $300 a ticket going to New Orleans, like for the WrestleMania ticket, right? If I remember correctly. That shit wouldn't even get us into NXT Takeover this year. I looked at NXT Takeover tickets, $300 for like fucking higher tier in the Barclays Center.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the actual fuck? I saw G1 Supercard, it was like $80. I was like, at resale value, it's only $80. I was like,
Take that.
okay.
It's because of the weekend. Because they know people are flying out from
Yeah.
all over the world to come see shows that they can
Yeah.
do that.
Agreed.
Which is good, but it's
Bastards.
just
This is why I hate New York.
I love the fact that it's it's an
them.
event that's bringing money to everything that's around.
It is.
It's not just the venue. There definitely it has to be something with the city.
Yeah.
There has to be a connection because I think certain things that happen, like WrestleCon is happening, based everything that's happening from
The Game of Thrones premiere was today at Rockefeller Center.
See, everything that's happening from today up until Tuesday is based upon WWE.
Pretty much.
Well, y'all live in a city of history too. Where,
Exactly.
You know, hey,
And this is like their hometown thing.
Because
Exactly. They're right across. They're right in Stanford. So
putting the name New York on something
means something.
gives it prestige.
yeah, that's why it's not Brooklyn takeover again.
That's why you see like out in San Francisco, New York pizza, and it's like, no, it's not. It's like, no. After that, we have Triple H versus Batista, no holds bar match. Triple H's career on the line. I would not be mad if Batista won again, but it's not going to happen.
I think he is.
You think he's going to win and go film Guardians?
I think he is.
Afterwards?
Well, I mean, that's all he's here for is to come in and whoop Triple H's ass and leave.
Great.
Like that's been his goal. What else does he have past his day? What else?
Yeah, you're right. I think this is a good way for Triple H to also like retire. He's
yeah, and this is the one. I mean, to me, it's the one match Batista's always wanted.
Give me what I want.
Even though it's kind of weird that he's saying,
which you really, really want.
And at the same time, what else is there for him to come back and do besides maybe fight Brock?
Even then, nobody wants to see that.
To me, I think Triple H
Rock or Brock.
I think everybody's kind of over Triple H. Brock
and H has had their stuff already.
No, he's talking about.
Oh,
well, I mean, Batista,
okay.
Batista.
I don't need it.
What else? There's nothing for him to prove other than his personal vendetta.
I wouldn't mind if he wins.
He doesn't.
Like I said,
he doesn't look it.
Either way, I hope it's gonna be a slow match because they're both old. I'm sorry, it is.
We don't know that.
To me, I'm thinking we're getting 2 retirements on Sunday.
We are getting 2 retirements on Sunday from both of them. Yeah.
And Kurt as well.
2 retirements on
3.
Sunday. Kurt and Triple H. Well,
it's going to be a slow-paced match because that's what Triple H does.
I was thinking Triple H and Kane. I'm sorry, Kurt.
Batista. Because that's probably going to be his last match, too.
Oh, you think he's retired?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, right. Like you said, what else does he have to do?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care.
There's nothing
He's a movie star now. He getting movie star money now.
Unless he wants to come back full-time.
Yeah. Plus, he got to do the fucking Guardian shit, so I don't see any time. Like, now that James Gunn got reinstated and stuff, and he's doing that shit.
Yeah.
He's going to go back to the fucking film. He said he wouldn't do it if he wasn't on it.
Yeah.
So,
and he's doing it.
After this, we have AJ Styles versus Randy Orton, which might be one of the better matches of the night. Honestly.
Because it's AJ or because it's Randy?
Because you know that... Okay, this is the thing. 1, because it's AJ, and 2, because that RKO, you're going to be looking for that shit to come out of nowhere.
You're right.
And it will.
It will. I think
Randy takes it.
I think Randy.
Honestly, just to prove a point.
Like,
it's not the first time AJ Styles loses at a fucking WrestleMania. He lost at the first one.
No, but last year he was champion.
Okay, so now he's not.
To me,
I know. So Oscar
I think
was
AJ can come back from any situation.
AJ can come back from any situation. You're right, 100%.
Oscar can't.
No, because if you don't know how to speak English, then they don't care about it.
That was the main point that I kept seeing on Twitter. I'm like, let's not make that a thing.
But it is a thing.
But it's the thing.
What's that? As I don't know why she always has to do the grunting. Oscar! Like, yo, man, just speak in your sweet, sexy
Word,
voice.
you hot as fuck. I've heard her speak regularly. I'm like, God damn.
Why do you have to eat? Why do you have to grunt?
Damn, but
Oscar, I love you. Marry me. But yeah, you don't have to do
yeah, I just stopped listening to
the Randy, I think it'll be one of the best matches tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the best matches of the night for sure.
The Oscar match?
Yeah. Yeah, the Oscar match that doesn't exist.
She's in Battle Royal.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I do that all the time. That fucking sigh that you did, all the fucking time. All the time.
She's makes me sad. Because I'm a big Oscar fan.
It annoys everybody.
I'm a big Nakamura fan too right now. But
yeah.
Same. Thank you.
At least he has a championship match.
Word.
I hope he saved all that money so he can just go back to Japan.
He should.
Anywhere else.
So we got 3 more matches to go because there's so fucking much on this shit. After this, we have Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, which he probably said is probably going to be one of the better matches as well of the night. So I think the way they're closing out the card looks pretty decent. From I don't know. I think they have to. Well, anyway, we could talk about that afterwards.
It's about a good 8 matches out of the 15.
Yeah, I'd say half of it is worth it. Honestly,
that's about half.
That's what I said. Half of it is worth it.
Oh,
yeah.
Like you're trying to prove an extra point.
I think, I mean,
go ahead.
if you're hardcore people like us, for sure. If casual fans, they don't give a shit. They're just there for the experience.
So we have Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. We talked about this. We don't want Roman or Drew to really lose because Roman just beat cancer and Drew is a powerhouse beast.
That's the reason why.
I don't mean to laugh.
No, you know I'm right. You know I'm right.
He can't lose because of that. You can't lose two battles like that.
He won.
They got pink ribbons to sell.
How would he lose two? He won one.
You can't lose after
beating that. You can't lose, and that's the sucky thing. And you don't want Drew McIntyre to lose. So it's such like I said, I would love a double knockout. Like they just will bang and just like knock each other out somehow. I'll be fine with that, and you could keep it going forward.
What if he loses and we get a new look from Roman?
Shave your head.
Shaved head?
No,
I didn't mean it like that.
No.
I said it too.
I'm there with you guys. I'm kind of there with you guys.
I meant it like that, but I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that, but I just mean
I didn't try to set it up.
Do something
like
new with your hair. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Clothing too. I don't like the shield.
I'm tired of his like fucking.
Shield is over.
Like take that flak jacket off, man.
Can we just have Dean come over and fuck Roman Reigns over and then
leave? Please, thank you.
Have Drew McIntyre win.
I'll take that.
No, but I can see him coming up to fuck up Drew McIntyre before he leaves and letting Roman win.
Especially after that Claymore kick in the wrapped up in the railing.
Just fuck them both over then. I don't care. But yeah, that's what I would want.
He'd be like, I'm going to AEW, bitches. You should have an AEW shirt on.
He's getting banned.
Word forever.
Shit. He would
He's not even going to get ever. They're going to do a CM Punk. They're going to put all his shirts for 50 cents.
Mm-hmm.
That is horrible.
So then, getting to the final two matches, we have...
They're terrible
we just remember certain things.
Yeah.
WWE is horrible people.
We have the WWE Championship, Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. And then just to loop it all in... Oh, shit. Wait, what?
Rumble.
Oh, my God. There's 3 matches left. Oh, my God. Then we have the Universal Championship match. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. This should be switched over because the Universal Championship does not matter right now. I'm sorry, it doesn't. It should be the Universal Championship, WWE Championship match, then the Women's Championship match.
You already know how I feel.
Yeah,
it does.
I know.
It does matter because it's the universe.
No, it doesn't.
It's the WWE universe.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's
WWE title is what matters because the WWE is a company.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not my universe.
Well, the universal titles for the universe.
Like it's their universe, not the actual universe.
Yeah.
Why are so many women's fighting on NXT?
Because they don't have enough
matches.
Women.
They don't have enough matches
in
on
the
an
main
8-hour
roster
card
to have 2 separate women titles on Raw and SmackDown. So they're all
good point. They're all upset.
Stay there.
I gotcha. Okay, so let's run through this again real quick. So who's gonna win what? Don't care about the battle royales.
Rumble, Black Man Rumble. I
list?
definitely want Kofi to win.
Okay,
We know
we'll go from the top. We'll go from the top then.
I'm all over the place.
Who's winning the winner take all match? Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch?
The lady with the red.
Becky, right? Yeah, yes. I think Becky's gonna win. Brock Lesnar finally loses it, or Seth Rollins?
I don't know who that was. That was Candace.
I feel like Vince wants to pants us, but I want to say Seth.
Yeah, probably Seth. It'll make more sense at this time. Finally,
nothing makes sense in WWE. Please
shut up. I know.
Please have Brock retain.
Why?
I don't like Seth.
I don't like Seth either, but I'm tired of fucking Brock.
I'm tired of Seth.
And that's the thing, is to me, I think Vince is gonna like pull one over on one of those 3 matches.
And Dean Ambrose comes through and fucking wins the title. That's what's gonna happen.
It could have been Baron Corbin if he didn't get rid of the damn Money in the Bank.
I don't care about Baron Corbin.
No, I'm just.
He can't. To me, Vince thinks we can't give him all the wins in the world, right? We can't let the fans win them all. Nah, let's pull a wool. It'll be funny to me.
Wins, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he knows he's coming to New York. It's a huge minority population.
Yeah.
If you pull this shit with the fucking Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, they will go back there and they will whoop your ass.
Either that or everybody's just gonna walk out.
That too.
I feel like everybody will boo until Becky Lynch comes out. The rest of the night, there will be boos until Becky Lynch
but that's
comes
only
out.
one match, right? One match in between them?
Yeah.
You're gonna boo a whole
Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre.
For some reason, I feel like the Kofi match might be early on.
They'll rework the card.
They did that shit
Yeah,
with
they'll
AJ.
rework
Yeah.
the card order for sure.
I'm going with.
I feel like Kofi's is gonna be early on. So
I
they
think
get
it'll be
that-
like
that big
right
win.
before Triple H and Batista or something like that.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say I was going with them
Yep.
being first.
Yeah.
Well, before them too.
Because
Or
you
the
want to
retire-
build it up a little bit, get the win, have everybody excited, and then that means the Triple H Batista match is gonna be trash, because everybody's gonna be all their like exuberance and happiness is gonna be gone.
You're gonna be able to get. That's gonna be a slow paced match. So
But it's gonna be too slow paced after a championship win like that.
No, it's gonna be slow enough where you don't have to get rid of your energy. You could just have a seat, and it's also
The energy is gonna
be
dissipate faster though.
It's also going to be a
breath.
piss break match. It's 15 matches.
Well, again, you're also gonna get like a long entrance because I'm sure Triple
what I
H is gonna
mean.
come out in a badass way.
So you get
Stephanie,
some rest. that
and
means.
then you go.
Uh,
Get a little breath
you
in
get,
there.
You get a
so
section.
we already talked about Batista
Keep going,
possibly
keep going.
winning. AJ, Randy Orton, I really don't care who wins. I prefer Randy winning probably at this point.
I feel like Randy.
like
going
I
for some
still want
reason,
Randy to
even
go
though I love
away.
AJ as a fan. I do too. I
Yeah.
think he should go away for a while.
Like 2-3 years.
Come back with some
Um,
moves too. Give him.
Is
a
Bobby
moveset,
gonna
too.
win or Finn? Finn? Because demon form, right?
Just like that,
because-
Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they want to protect that shit and make it mean something, I
Yeah,
hope so.
they have to. He has to win with demon.
I'm thinking with Triple H. I'm thinking with Triple H's mind instead of Vince's.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe is gonna retain against whoever he goes up against.
He has to. It's too early.
Yeah. I
Sasha
agree.
Banks and Bailey probably gonna keep their titles.
Iconics.
Please.
I would love the Iconics to
Please
win for
just
fun.
don't give it to the Divas of Doom.
I want them to rub it in your face.
I want the Iconics
the
to
whole
win it,
time.
to like
Just-
come out of nowhere and win it. Yeah.
Iconic, especially
That would be
being number
hilarious.
2
Yeah.
in this match.
Yeah.
And I want them to do some dirty shit, like just hang
Yeah,
out on
and
the
just come in at
side,
the end.
not fuck around. Next thing you know,
I really
slide and
wish they
just
were
steal
number
that
one.
shit. Like two dirty Australian thieves.
I know why you said that, by the way.
I do not.
I know you do. I know you do because she's in my chat right now.
Sorry, Ranger. He had to. We have The Miz and Shane McMahon.
Miz has to win.
Miz has to win, yeah.
Why is Miz even on the card? You already know how I feel about this.
We've gone over this. They missed the WWE 35, the WrestleMania 35 WWE Championship match completely up.
Should it?
I'm with you. I really want Miz to have.
It should have
a title
been
run
Miz
at some
versus
point.
Daniel Bryan. We all knew this,
Yeah.
but
But
there's no more.
maybe it didn't
That's
happen
fine.
because of the TV show and a new kid.
Probably. You're right.
But at
Probably.
least
Maybe a new kid, but I want Miz to be on top
Yeah.
like you do now. Like I believe in
Mm-hmm.
it. I do.
it's that, and it's also like I
Even
just
if
want a
it's
better
just
match.
bad.
I want to see him versus Andrade.
Agreed.
I don't want to
That'd
see
be dope.
Shane on
be
another
cool.
pay-per-view
That would be cool.
Yeah.
in a match at all.
And I don't mind Shane, but at the same time, I'm just not. We need something fresh.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. And that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's why I don't want to see Triple H. I don't want to see.
That's why I
yeah,
think he'll go.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, we got like half an hour before my camera stops recording.
Sorry,
Then, no,
go
it's
ahead.
cool. It's
Sorry,
cool.
go
It's
ahead.
cool. Then we have Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. Supposedly, I don't care.
Baron.
I know you like heels to win, but whatever.
Yes.
SmackDown Tag Team Championship: Usos, Ricochet. Who's the bar? Shinsuke, Rusev. Who's gonna win that one? Usos retain.
Shinsuke and Rusev.
Usos.
I
Ooh,
wouldn't mind.
that'd be cool.
So
I
why
wouldn't
is
mind. I
that
wouldn't
not
mind.
in the pre-show?
Is that with the heart or the brain?
And that's what I was gonna say. This match should be in the pre-show.
The build
I
for the
agree.
cruiserweight
It's
title
nothing
is
on
way
this.
better than the build for this match. This match
Point.
means nothing.
That's my point. The only ones that I was honestly swap are the Cruiserweight Championship with the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Yeah.
And on top of that, where the fuck is the Raw Tag Team Championship match?
They don't matter.
Clearly.
They should have lost to Ricochet. And,
I forgot who the champions are. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, the Revival.
The Revival.
So that FTR shit means fuck the
They've been
Revival.
shitting on them
FTR.
Still.
Uh,
No.
because they're
They're gonna
leave.
leave,
You know they
yeah.
are.
It was a consolation prize for them to have that title.
Yep.
Stay for a little bit longer.
Yep. Give a shit for just a little bit longer, but we're gonna have you lose the new
Goddamn.
guys from NXT.
We're
even though that
finally
shit
done
would
with the
be-
WrestleMania card.
That was the whole card?
Yeah, that was done. That was it.
We didn't talk about Buddy and Nice, but whatever.
Oh, Buddy and
Yeah.
Nix, yeah, my bad. Who do you think's gonna win that? It's gonna be one of the best matches.
They're high on Buddy Murphy,
yeah.
man.
But they're also high
got
on
a hell of
Tony
a
Nese
body.
too.
I know he can wrestle.
Yeah,
Are they? Oh, it's cool to see Tony Nese finally not
Yo,
get shit
I
on.
would
Because
love
every
to
time
see
he was
him
ever
win.
in a spot that I've seen,
The premier athlete, right?
Yes.
because I don't
I
watch
would love to see
205.
Tony win.
I don't watch
have not
205
seen
live
205 in
at all.
such a long time.
They were doing
There's
this
just too much shit to
tournament
watch.
for this moment. Yeah.
But every time I saw Tony Nese, they shit on him.
Repeat that again.
I said, every time I've ever seen Tony Nese, they always kind of made a joke of him, and that's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
fucked up. Like even in 2K19, he had like a 65.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
You that
It's-
big and that
that's
small
not-
at the same time.
And that fast and strong. Yeah, nah.
Premier athlete, and that's what you have.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's whatever. So what are we moving on to now?
NXT Takeover New York. The one that they try to charge me WrestleMania fucking prices for this week. Fucking ridiculous. You guys are fucking ridiculous. 2 years ago, when we were supposed to go and you didn't hit me back up, it was $70.
That was in August.
Was it?
The NXT
SummerSlam.
show.
Same shit. Doesn't matter. It was still Brooklyn.
Adam Cole, baby.
Anyways, $300 fucking dollars. Get the fuck out of here. $500 for floor seats. These nuts. Anyways, so this is gonna be a pretty damn good fucking card. NXT Takeover, as it
So
always
5
is.
matches?
5 matches, and it's always gonna be better than the fucking WrestleMania. We know this.
Short and sweet.
Short
It
and
will
sweet,
be.
yeah. It'll be like 2.5 hours probably on Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have the WWE UK Championship, Pete Dunne versus Walter. Again, like we spoke about it earlier, I
We
feel
win.
like we win with the NXT card.
Walter.
Yeah.
But for me,
We do.
Pete Dunne
We're all winners.
retains because I think it'll be better served for Walter to win in the UK, like in Blackpool or something. It would make more sense. It's just for me. But as you said,
That's
WWE
dope
doesn't ever
graphic.
make sense.
That's a dope graphic.
Yeah.
For that exact same match.
Yeah. It's funny, the graphic just popped up on the fucking screen. So, so you're picking Walter, Doc?
For some reason, I don't know if so Wrestling Brain says Pete for
What does he know?
just general. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna give it to somebody
Yeah.
else.
Next we have the NXT Tag Team Championship, War Raiders versus Aleister Black and Ricochet. So they have 2 championship matches in as many days.
Yeah. They just had one on SmackDown. No,
Okay, so-
on Raw.
No, but I mean like 2 in as many days, like Friday
know.
and Sunday. Yeah.
In the whole week.
Oh, they've had 4 championship matches. That's right.
Yes, they
Raiders.
had Raw on. They had the Raw titles.
Yeah, I think the War Raiders retain because like if they're gonna bring them up from NXT at this point after WrestleMania, what's the point in like having them
Yeah.
win anyway? You're gonna get a good match out of it because with the War Raiders are the
You
War
are. It's
Raiders
gonna be
and
wonderful.
Aleister Black and Ricochet.
And yeah, in order to keep credibility on the War Raiders, they have to win
Yeah.
to keep going. Like the
Because right now, like we said,
Aleister and Black and Rick are no
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
and like we said, they're if they could, this is my thing though. Like, how do you spin Aleister Black and Ricochet? Because if they were close to beating both champions and shit, right, on WWE roster,
For
why
the
wouldn't they
titles.
beat
'Cause
the NXT champions for the? You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to like kind of like spin it, but maybe the War Raiders are like maybe too strong for them. I don't know. They are strong boys.
But they've also been a team for years versus Black
This is
and
true.
Ricochet being put
I'll give you
together.
that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in New Japan, we used to see them all the time.
Yeah.
These guys were put together. I mean, I saw the War Raiders when they were on a team when they were in that bet. What does ROH call it? The up and coming or the
I think Prospects of Honor. No, it's not Prospects of Honor.
Prospects of Honor. Yeah, no, but prospect
Okay.
is the right word. The prospect tournament. They put them in a fight. They had a hell of a match. Next thing you know, they were
Nice.
a tag team.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And yeah,
Next we have the NXT North American Championship, Velveteen Dream versus Matt Riddle. This is gonna steal the fucking show.
Yeah.
it will.
Yeah.
And Dream
Dream's
win
gonna
it.
keep, yeah. I think he retains the title because
has
it's
to. He
it's
just
too early
got
to
it.
get it away from him.
This is like the first pay-per-view.
Yeah.
It is.
He didn't even get it from a pay-per-view.
No, he didn't get it from pay per view. He got it on regular NXT
He's
taping.
not.
Remember, it got spoiled back for us in February.
That's
Yeah.
sad. Yep.
Pre-tapings.
Mhm.
and
So yeah, and he's only
Happened to
23.
me too.
It's fucking ridiculous.
If Matt Riddle takes it, I'll be very angry because I love Matt
I
Riddle.
love me some Matt
I
Riddle.
love MMA.
Yeah.
I'm a big MMA fan. But Dream deserves
A run, yeah. For I would
If
say
not-
at least until SummerSlam.
all. Yeah. I'm with that.
If Riddle does take it, he better be immediately in the championship scene at some point with
Yeah.
Adam Cole. Because if that doesn't tell you who I think's winning.
Yeah, agreed. Next we have the NXT Women's Championship: Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane versus Io Shirai versus Bianca Belair. This is gonna be a really good match too.
It is. That's the women's match.
I'm just waiting for
Okay,
the
so-
insane elbow. That shit is beautiful every time.
Yep. I feel like the same elbow is going to happen, and Shayna's going to choke somebody out, or Belair is going to win it. I'm putting my money on Baszler or Belair.
It has to be Baszler or Belair because I could see them using Kyrie and Io kind of like as a champion, not a championship match, but like a tag for the tag team championship because they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
But like they're both just really good, and it would be dope to see them in a tag team. Not that Kyrie saying like, I mean, she's had the title before. She was an NXT champion.
Yeah.
So, but I would think it would be like another nice little thing to her CV. You know, have her with a tag team championship with Io, and I think that would be a great match with like whoever. Like, but yeah, like you said, between Shayna or between Bianca, honestly.
You're gonna have to be doing the tweeting for this match because I don't know if I'm
Bianca-
gonna be watching too much of this.
Go ahead.
Dawk.
No, I was gonna say Bianca had been pushing. I'm not her biggest fan, but I know she's legit. It's just more of when I look at her, I don't see like just that's somebody I need to worry about. You know what I mean? Like athleticism. When I saw Bianca versus Shayna, Baszler scares the shit out of you in a way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
she's
you're in
an
the ring
animal.
with a killer. You're in the ring with a killer. You're an athletic monster
But
yourself,
she could
Belair.
literally kill you.
But this person is willing to do everything she wants to win, and she's got other two killers behind her.
Agreed. And then the last match, we have the NXT Championship match. Johnny Gargano versus Adam Cole, 2 out of 3 falls.
Adam Cole.
Adam Cole, baby.
Either way,
Adam Cole.
whoever wins this match has had all titles.
What?
Whoever wins this match has had all titles at
yeah.
NXT.
Yeah,
Oh shit, you're right.
yeah.
I thought so.
That's true. That's like a Grand Slam NXT?
For some reason,
Yep.
Grand Slam. I feel like Johnny Gargano, one of his wins is going to come from interference.
Yes. If he wins it, it'll come from interference. But honestly, the reason why I don't have Johnny Gargano win is because he should beat Ciampa for the title. And because Ciampa's injured,
Agreed.
you can't like tie up the knot and let that rivalry go. That rivalry is still going.
Well, even if he wins it and they have a match later
If
on.
not,
somewhere.
Johnny has to beat Ciampa
Exactly.
for the title. It's
because that does create a story of Ciampa coming back. I never lost
Exactly.
it.
And
What are you
that
doing
does
with
that
it?
too.
But you got to do something with Adam
Yeah.
Cole too.
yeah.
Adam Cole needs to be a threat, and I know he's basically Triple H and Shawn Michaels' baby.
Yeah.
at this
He
point.
really is.
Told you.
Like on multiple levels. Yeah, it's just crazy.
The look, the attitude. Yeah, because it's pretty much DX.
Yeah.
Undisputed Era is pretty much DX.
Damn near.
He makes some of the best emote faces.
No, they're fucking great.
he can
Yeah.
put on a
Fucking
show.
great. So
Like
that's the NXT card. And we could just move on to the G1 Supercard that we're gonna go to
Yeah.
because WWE
oh, nice.
thought they were too good and way too fucking expensive for the regular peoples to afford. Not that I can't afford it, it's just I'm not paying that fucking price.
Yeah, not for 15 matches and 9 hours of sitting on your.
No, I was talking about NXT.
Oh,
No,
it's worth it, but not worth it.
not for $300.
No.
Not when I know it was $70.
7 makes
2
me
years
so
ago.
up.
4 matches.
I was listening to y'all give away, not give away, but talk about the card that happened with the what was the tournament that just happened in
New
NJPW?
Japan Cup.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't watch any of them. I've been behind, but at the same time, at least I kept up with y'all, and it sounded great. It's gonna be really cool to see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Okada and
Oh
Swissblade.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great to see. them two
So
go
I
back and
have
forth
the
again.
updated card. We're gonna run through this because
I'm jealous.
we
of y'all.
we have the update English. We have the updated card because of the fact that we ran through this kind of last week anyway. We're just
Yeah.
gonna really run through this shit. So now
Cool.
we have they're starting off with the Honor Rumble pre-show. Jushin Thunder Liger, Kenny King, PJ Black, Beer City Bruiser, Brian Milanas, Cheeseburger, Rhett Titus, LSG, Shaheem Ali, and more. What?
There's a match before that. There's a six. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm seeing that.
Cause you're on Wiki, right? Yeah.
Yeah. WrestlingInc.com.
Okay. Well, they have. I guess they have the same thing. It's a 6-woman tag team match with.
Oh, that's the next one I was gonna bring up.
Oh well, they're both part of the pre-show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Go ahead. You go ahead.
I can't pronounce that first name.
Okay. Kagetsu, Jenny Rose, Hazuki versus Hana Kimura, Stella Gray, and Sumi Sakai. Who we met, Sumi, you're fucking awesome. You're cool.
She is.
You're
Oh,
super
speaking
nice.
of who we met, Tasha was just on.
Tasha was just on a Woman of Honor thing.
No, not a Woman of Honor thing. She was on a live Road to G1.
Road to G1.
Yeah. And
Fucking
Tasha,
A,
and
Tasha.
Tasha won.
She did. I guess who?
She didn't get the pin. It was a tag match, but she didn't win. But her team
Her
won.
team won.
So
Dope.
she won.
Congrats.
So congratulations.
Fucking
to that
awesome.
girl.
After that, we have Roosh versus Dalton Castle on the regular card. That's what they're supposedly starting off with. We have Bully Ray versus Juice Robinson in the New York Street Fight.
That's gonna be somewhat nice.
It should be somewhat good to watch.
It'll be a straight, like a little
Yeah,
strap.
it'll be a slobber knocker, like JR says. By the way, JR signed to AEW, so for a
Yeah.
3-year deal, commentating. So JR is gonna be there when we get to
Vegas.
Yeah.
Vegas.
Double or nothing, bitches. And Doc's gonna be there, so he can't talk shit about missing out on this one.
Is that Mandrews? Mark Andrews.
I will be there.
Yes, that is Mandrews.
Shit!
What
Did
happened?
you not see him just drop kick him when he tried to pull up, and he pretty much like drop kicked him in the face
Yeah, it happened.
while he was upside down.
Oh, yeah, then he's kind of actually hurt then. After that, we have Mayu Iwatani versus Kelly Klein for the Women of Honor World Championship.
That's gonna be great.
It's gonna be good.
This is their best out of 5, really, pretty much.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's that
Then
noise.
yeah, that's what's popping up.
I'm like,
He's like,
like,
what's that
whose
noise?
side
But it's
is it
you.
on?
You're doing like the little updates that you're giving us. Yeah.
It was me,
I knew
cool.
it was you, but I was like, okay, what side is it coming from? Is it
Then
you
we
in
have-
the ear or his laptop?
All right, let's go. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, Rev Pro British Heavyweight Championship. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yes.
That's gonna be great. This whole match is fucking awesome. Like honestly.
Yeah.
Taiji Ishimori versus Dragon Lee versus Bandito for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to watch that.
Yo, can I get y'all's
Huh?
ROH login on that one? That's like, can I get your ROH login on this one, please?
Then after that, we have Tamatanga and Tangaloa, aka GOD, versus Brody King and PCO versus Iwo Sonata versus the Briscoes. Winner takes all for the IWGP and Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. That's gonna
I'm
be
going for a
fuck.
Villain Enterprise type of weekend.
Right, Villain Enterprises, right? Yeah.
Hold on to last week. All right. No, I respect that too.
Yeah.
I respect it a lot. I think the same.
After that, we have Will Ospreay versus Jeff Cobb, champion versus champion. Winner takes all match for the Never Open Weight and Ring of Honor TV title.
That's gonna be great.
This whole fucking card is so much better than WWE's already, except for NXT. But like, fuck, we're gonna get
not yet.
We're
but
gonna
it's
get
getting
a
there.
3.5 to 4 hour awesome fucking card.
Yeah.
And then you have 8 hours of
Oh,
retired. Oh yeah, it's gonna
peaks
be
and valleys.
Oh my god.
Wrestling's gonna be peaks and valleys.
After this, we have Tetsuya Naito versus Kota Ibushi for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship.
Go Coda.
Go Kota. But I love me some Tranquilo. So, you know.
Okay, drug man.
I'm a huge
We're
Naito
a huge
mark.
Naito
So
fan. It's LIJ. Okay, by the way, like we talked about, I hope that this dude comes out. Hiromu comes out for like the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, like at the end, or just like they should just show a picture of Daryl or something on like the Megatron. That would be fucking good. The whole place would fucking explode. But we went over that last week. Then we have Jay Lethal versus Marty Scurll versus Matt Taven, ladder match for the Ring of Honor World Championship.
I don't
Go
know
for Marty Scurll. I'm sorry. I'm picking Marty.
I only know who I want to lose.
We know who we want to lose.
I agreed with you there too. I think Jay needs to be done for a bit and do something else. I know y'all covered all this, but I was thinking it either Scurll or Taven.
And I just saw on Twitter pretty much like a best of video from Taven of like pretty much all his stuff and like most of his stuff, like his early stuff up until like 3 years ago. Great stuff. Great footage of his matches. So I don't know. Watching that, I'm like,
hard.
ugh.
Yeah.
So like I said, I know who I want to lose.
I don't know why Taven seems likable. Like just, and I don't want to say it this in a mean way, but just looking at him, you don't see.
Yeah, I know. Not yet.
At the same time, Taven since he first appeared on TV, and it's crazy to see him too. Like I saw him in the same thing that I saw the War Raiders in that Prospects match.
Yes, it was that same year.
Like it's cool to see how far he's come, and he's a damn good bad guy. He's kind of like Miz in my mind.
A little
like,
Miz-ish.
I don't see it yet. But you're there.
Agreed.
He's like a little Miz.
You know
to
what's
me.
funny? I just noticed. Every time he talks, I look at the mic like I'm like like he's the fucking mic for some reason, and I'm like, why am I looking at the mic? Every single time I look at the mic, I'm like, that's not Dawk. Why am I looking at the mic?
Dawk is engraved into the mic.
And then afterwards we have the IWGP Heavyweight Championship match: Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada.
He keeps it.
He keeps it. Yeah, it's too early.
Yep, keeps it.
But it's gonna be one hell of a fucking match, honestly. I'm so excited for the G1
Okada
Supercard.
can get
I'm
it
glad we
back.
got those tickets.
I'm happy to be.
I was
part
happy
of this.
last year that we had those tickets, honestly. So, but yeah, and I think that's it for the wrestling weekend. Honestly speaking, for the most part at this point, it's a lot. You know what the funny thing is? I just realized that NYCFC plays on Saturday at 1:00, so I'm gonna have a fucking long ass day.
Oh, you're going to
I have
that?
to go to Yankee Stadium. Are you gonna go? It's gonna be 68 degrees. I'm gonna go.
I don't know. I gotta call E and see what he says.
Why, you get in for free?
He was getting them.
Ah, you little bitches, and I'm paying for season passes.
Well, it was
I
too
know.
late.
I have season passes anyway.
What?
But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you want to talk about the John Oliver thing?
First, I want to say about how they killed the whole wrestler on Impact, and it was amazing.
Great. So you want to talk about John Oliver?
Sure.
No, we know it's what was her name? The wrestler. I just forgot.
The Demon Bunny.
The Demon Bunny. Yeah, I just forgot her name.
I did see some of it on Twitter, but yeah,
It was like-
I have not paid attention to TNA long enough. Like I just saw Sky Steiner's back. Like
Yeah,
what?
he's supposedly going up against Hornswoggle.
Yeah.
Oh, I was watching a tag team match on Twitch before I got here with like, I'm not sure how
What
old
was her
that
name
is
again
then.
though? Allie?
Allie, the
Yeah,
Demon
the
Bunny.
Demon Bunny,
yes.
yeah. Because she's going to AEW, so it makes sense for them to
Yeah.
kill her. You said they did it in a great way, right?
Yeah, it was very
Novella-ish?
Yeah, somewhat, but better. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
I'm glad they did it.
'Cause I
It's
saw
like
that on Twitter,
kind of
too.
how they fucking killed Adam Cole on BTE.
Yeah,
When
on
he went to
BT,
NXT,
yes,
yeah.
yes,
They
but
put it on him, Cole.
it's really cinematic. They have the money,
Yep.
so it's very
Who
cinematic.
has the money?
Somehow
Impact.
WWE can resurrect dead bodies.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to giggle, but if they
They
did,
have a TV deal.
if they
BT
did,
BTE didn't
they'd
have
be
one
on a
at that
better
time.
TV deal.
I'm catching up on BTE right now, so I'm at like episode
I
100.
need to catch up on BTE.
I think
Are
now.
you guys watching the Road to Double or Nothing?
No.
I've not yet, and I
Yeah,
need to.
it's
I
9
just saw that was a
episodes.
thing.
It's really good though.
There's a lot I haven't watched, man. I
It's
haven't
like-
been keeping up.
But
I would say watch that just so you know who's going to be a part of the card as far as wrestlers. It's more serious.
Okay.
yeah, no, I mean, I feel like I don't even need to because I'm gonna have a good time with y'all and
Yeah,
seeing the show
yeah.
regardless. But I just realized that was a real thing today, so I need to watch that.
Okay. So about John Oliver. I don't know where to
Murdered by
start.
words.
I don't know where to start. It's just it's so much and it's so true, and you can tell he know what he's
I mean-
talking about as a fan.
It's things that
Yeah.
yeah,
He's a fan.
And he said it like in the beginning. He was like, I love this shit, blah blah this and that. Like, how can you not with moments like these? And like clearly he's a fan. But at the
Yeah.
same time it's like he's telling us things that we already know.
Yes.
One. Not as fans.
As fans,
but
yes,
he's
but
going
he's going
to
to
the
the real
masses,
audience.
yeah. People that don't know about this. When you call somebody
He's doing this because of how he was perceived the first time he did it.
yeah.
And more of an explanation of why he can do
Apparently,
it.
he's friends with Mick Foley. Like,
With
really
who?
Close with Mick Foley. Mick Foley? I didn't
Okay.
realize this, but yeah, somebody said him and John
cool.
Oliver are
Wow.
really close.
That's good. And he had like a lot of explanations, and he had a lot of like other people's like testimony and this and that, like CM Punk. You had fucking who was it, Bret Hart that
I
said all
need
this
to
shit.
see
Like,
the pan shitting episode of that.
oh my god, yeah.
So if I may, real quick, on April 1st, 2019, CM Punk, after that episode just came out, I'm reading it right now, he actually tweeted out again, "I just shit my britches. Please retweet."
Please retweet
it again. And I didn't add last week's night.
Well, yeah, it got deleted because he was still part of WWE.
Yeah.
So.
No, he just did it again.
No, I'm saying.
No, he did it again.
He did it
2
again,
days
but
ago.
the first time it got deleted because he was part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But no, like, and this is the funny thing. I played this the day at work, but like when I saw it on YouTube, and everybody was sending me this shit. Like I had like 6, 7 different people text me this shit, the link to YouTube, and I was like, thanks, I know. Like I saw it, but it's great that they fucking text me. That's cool.
I watched it when I think Dawk sent it to the group chat.
Yeah.
When you sent it, I'm sitting there like,
so,
oh my god, how did I miss this?
I'm watching this at work, or just more so listening. I don't have to watch them, whatever, while I'm working. And then like I have my coworkers there, and they're like, "Wait, what?" And they don't watch wrestling, and they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Yeah." And to us, it's common knowledge. But like when you hear that a WWE employee is not really an employee, but more of an independent contractor, but you're exclusive to WWE. Yeah. Independent contractor means you could work wherever the fuck you want. But then you have exclusivity, and they're like, "What do you mean they don't have healthcare? They don't have benefits?" I'm like, "No."
But this is where everybody wants to be.
They don't give
because they make the most money. Because then when they make the most money, they can afford all that shit.
This is true, but at the same time,
and it is a childhood dream.
That too.
Like they're not thinking like today's wrestlers aren't seeing it as, "Hey, this is my job, this is my occupation." They're like, "This is a dream I've thought about my whole life. Or let's just do this and sacrifice whatever I got to sacrifice. Fuck it, I could do this."
Yeah.
And then they don't save any money.
Which is the worst part.
Yeah. And like at this point, I'm pretty sure AJ can retire. He's been everywhere else. He had his great year in WWE.
Give it another a year or two before he retires.
I'm saying as far as his choice goes.
Yeah.
He can make that choice. I got what I wanted out of all of it.
The only thing to do is AEW afterwards for a short stint, then peace out.
Yeah. Or maybe a tag team title, something.
No.
Listen, you never know who he wants to tag with, so it could be another childhood dream to have that title with a friend or whatever. Yeah,
okay, Shane McMahon. There you go. Let's just cut your whole shit off right there.
Hey, I'd like Christopher Daniels to sneak in there with him sometime.
No, he's already old. Yeah, exactly. Like AEW is supposed to probably be like his going away thing. Like he's gonna be there for a couple more years, and then
he's like 47.
He's close to 50. Yeah,
it might be 49. I don't know.
Yeah, Christopher Daniels up there. Yeah, I mean, I just watched him the other day, like have a breakdown on BTE because he thought he was from SoCal.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, if y'all want to see some real shit about WWE and how like the contracts are and the superstars and what they have to go through, I would suggest watching the John Oliver. Of course, there's like more than one side to the story, but for the most part, us as wrestling fans, we've known this for quite some time, that's how like contracts look, and they don't get healthcare and all this stuff, and like the rigorous travel schedule, like they don't have an off season, which I've been saying they should have like a 2 month off, at least a month or two off, so they could just chill or like rotate a off season for people, which would be great. That would probably be the best idea, a rotating off season for certain people. And no more Z-Packs because they're not special forces people and they deserve proper medical care.
Well, no more asking somebody if they can go on the next
when
tour.
They just had a fucking concussion.
Or just be ready to say no. No, it doesn't matter.
Or you know what? I have an injury. I have a concussion. I can't compete. That's it.
Start drooling. Just act like
exactly.
You lost me in the book.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, that would not be a bad thing. Like you don't have to do that every time. Oh, you gotta write another story.
Go around to people.
It wouldn't even be a bad thing to be like, this guy got hurt because he's a pussy, so now who's my next
and
chance?
that's why they didn't do that stuff.
Next person comes out.
Exactly.
And that creates more drama.
So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the super extravaganza wrestling weekend in New York.
G1 Festival?
G1 Festival, Walemania. Oh, we're going to Walemania.
Yes, we got to talk about that. Walemania.
No, we don't have time.
We just mentioned it. We talked about it.
There you go. Walemania. Oh, Jenny's fucking up Tony Storm.
That's what that is? That's Jenny something?
I don't know. Jenny
something?
I guess. Not the Harry Potter one.
Ginny?
I guess so. Unless it is the Harry Potter one.
Sure.
She discarded her wand and just started wrestling. Anyways. With that being said, that's
time
the
to
episode.
go.
It is time to go because when I start getting like this, it's ridiculous. Thanks again, Doc, for being here.
Yes.
And your voice will be so much clearer because I figured out how to do it. So yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. So
Always
you
have
give
fun.
them your follows, your ats and whatever. You
Your
can plug
socials.
yourself, your socials.
Real Doc Holiday. DAWK Holiday. HOLIDAY.
You gonna keep saying something or no?
It's gonna be on.
It's gonna be like on Twitch, on Twitter, probably Reddit as well, Facebook, if I remember correctly.
Has to be on your
But-
side because I'm pointing on it.
Yeah, whatever. Stop fucking. I hate when you point that places because then I have to put it there. It's not always the best part to put it. You can follow us on Twitter at Pokes and Chokes, myself at _ Mr. Alex 25 _ Stop fucking doing that.
Gotta do it all the way.
Okay, what are you at?
I'm NU_KEWLA.
Can you say that a little louder? 'Cause I don't think they fucking heard you.
K. I have to.
Say it with your chest.
NU_KEWLA.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut you off like last week.
I almost said it wrong too.
Yeah, you did. You can follow us on Instagram at Pokes Chokes Podcast, on Facebook.com/Pokes and Chokes. You can go to our Redbubble and just search for Pokes and Chokes or iPokes and Head Chokes. Also with Threadless, Patreon.com/Pokes and Chokes if you want to help donate with the production of this. And
Or when you see us, just give us $10.
just give us monies for no reason. I might be hungry.
That's the
so,
minimum. 10
yeah,
is the minimum.
I might be hungry. Yeah,
Buy my hot dog.
They're kind of expensive in the city too. There's like $5 now. I'm like,
Now they are.
I'm like, how much for a New Yorker? And they're like $2. I was like, oh, you're a bitch. That shit happened the other day. I was so mad.
Wow.
I was like, oh,
I
you're
got
an
mad because I
asshole.
did that and I paid I got it first. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
So yeah, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. We're gonna have a busy weekend, and we'll get back with you guys later. Thanks
I don't
again,
know
Doc,
when
for
I'm-
joining us.
I don't know when I'm gonna sleep. Let me figure it out.
Oh, you see, he did it. Peace out.
I love it.
Thanks, man.